I'm making this video for this guy, Greg Mannarino. Okay, this guy doesn't understand how the market works. It's an auction market. There's a couple of videos out there. I'll put a link in my video to Auction Theory. What's going on in these markets is a lot of people don't realize, this is the Dow Jones 30 here, is that when the market comes up, the market comes down here and it traps the bears, then they rip it up. We're about to get a huge rally in the stock market, and the exit point's going to be up here. Okay, so this guy's saying, oh, you know, it's every time he laughs, the market's going up. You know, if you miss these entries, it's only because if you have a trend line here and you're projecting that the stock market's going to go to hell, you got to realize when a market is bid down like that, buyers come in. Now look at it going up here. Here's going up and close here. We're about to take out the high of, and the Eurodollar is about to take out the high of a couple days ago too. So there's not that it's not going to go down in the long run, but forget about it, right? Look at this. You got to look at tops become bottoms, and all I did is put a 1 period moving average on top of the bars. That's the pivot. That's what's going on here. Now we're going to rally up here and just go screaming north. It has nothing to do with, he's saying there's a connection between crude oil and the banks and stuff. This is all garbage what he's saying. Now he's going to show you a chart where he's going to say, look at when it does, this is the most sophomoric thing you've ever seen in your life, right? He's going to say stuff like, see this move, see that move, it's going to do that move. The past doesn't. If the past equaled the future, you'd load up some robot to do all this stuff, right? It doesn't. The market's a train wreck. We're sitting right now at this double top here. This is a key pivot on closing price. See how it pulls back here, mixed with doji, pulls back very subtle. Boom. It's cleaning house to the north because there's nobody there. And that's going to cut. It's going to cut up to 1708-ish on the Dow 30 here. Now, another thing he's talking about is crude oil. Crude oil is going to go down, right? I don't know what this guy's talking about. Here's crude oil. We just broke out this major trend line here. If you drill down, come on. You really think this is going to keep going down? There's some guy recommending to sell here in this rally. Huh? They've already trapped these guys. If you look at this in Auction Theory, just look up Auction Theory, and you'll see these are auction markets. See that hammer? See that wick? They trapped all the bears down there. And they're like, oh yeah, it's going to keep going down. Okay, that's great. How did it work out over here when you said it's going to keep going down? Look at new low. Look at trailing buys stops, right? Never makes a higher high. Then the big stop hunt. Then wow. Where does it stall out at? The last known doji. Here's another hunt. Not to say it can't keep going down, but the game's over. The economy's coming back. If you notice, the manufacturing just finally kicked up. What's going on here is, it's called capitalism. When the market reaches capitulation, that's the good thing capitalism's about, is cleaning out the weak hands. I remember about 8 years ago, when people were opening coffee shops, everybody and their grandma opened a coffee shop. Guess what? About 80% of these coffee shops, these private coffee shops, fell on their face. They went bankrupt. They went out of business. Starbucks was there, like Dunkin' Donuts, to survive anything, and they just selling so many tchotchkes in there. That's the only thing they're making money off of. But come on, man. Let's be realistic here. Draw a trend line on closing prices. You should have already been long crude oil on the break of this trend line. Right there, and there was kind of a, I guess you'd be cheating if you put a trend line there, but double bottom and crude, come on. Crude's going to rally up to here, right? I think we got to get a brain around that. Yeah, it's going to go back to $50 a barrel. So you may not like it, and this guy is so laggy. I don't know how he makes money. I guess he's trading options, right? So anyways, just to update to the, I like this guy. He's another one of these good-looking guys that just, I don't know why. These guys got so many views that blow your mind. Like, look at this guy's got 20,000 views on this thing he released a couple days ago. You should see the comments in here. Baltic Dry Index is a great indicator as well. Yeah, Baltic Dry Index is rock bottom. Actually, if you notice the Baltic Dry Index, look at the chart. I don't have it in front of me, but just before it made an all-time low, it's very thin market. It's very scattered up and down. In other words, the data is really smooth, very liquid, and all of a sudden at the end here, it's choppy and wacko. These markets do not do what you think they're going to do. In other words, you're not going to take fundamentals and sink it to the market. It's never going to make sense because it's an auction market. These are prices. You're just plotting price. Same thing with gold. Gold's breaking out. It's banging on the door here, trying to get to 1,300. If that happens, forget it. Forget it. Dollar CAD's dripping, like I said. Here you go, drip down, right? So I'll do a weekly chart update here on all these charts, but just like I said, here, breakout here, right? This is breaking out like crude, Australian dollar. All right, yeah, I'm gonna post this in his link there. I don't know where this guy comes from. If you're gonna be a fundamentalist, okay, but he wants a chart. It's so cute. I love it.